A warm welcome to you all from Buenos Aires to a venue which hardly requires an introduction. It is, of course, the world-famous Bombonera. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Aylesbury will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Yeah, the counter-attack is their preferred approach, Peter, and once triggered, they'll go in as many numbers as they can muster.
Tevez. Now it's Overmars. Looks to slip it through. Cresswell battles to win it back. Mathieu. Lucas Piszczek. Mesut Ozil. Alaba, doing well down the left. Now, what are his options? Cocu, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Tries a through ball. Now it's Overmars. Now the cross. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Cocu boots it upfield. Alaba. Puts it into the middle. And it's Overmars. Overmars goes for the cross, harmlessly behind. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Henrik Larsson. Cresswell looking to get on the end of this. Lorenzo Insigne. It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's really drilled it. Alaba going full steam ahead down the left flank. Overmars. Mesut Ozil. Good idea, just poorly executed. Lucas Piszczek passes it through. Up to meet it! And he's found the net!
Aylesbury are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Aylesbury give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Rugani tries a long pass towards the front. Now the pass. Now it's Koku. Koku with a shot! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Aylesbury have escaped via some do-or-die defending.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. And I can only say, well done, son.
Lofted into the middle. It's come loose. And he's there to hoof it away. Fence has got rid of that. It's a throw. Cresswell. Done very well to intervene. Aimed long and direct. Mathieu. Mesut Ozil. Cresswell. Mesut Ozil. And it's Ozil. Now it's Ozil. Koku. Out to the flank. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's a long forward pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
The second half gets underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Larson. And it's Insigne. Dinks one in. Ricardo Carvalho.
Well, they won't see this as irretrievable by any means. This team has guts.
Looks like a good ball through. Larsson looking to get on the end of this. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Now it's Henrik Larsson. Now it's Overmars. Lucas Piszczek. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Long and high towards the flank. Looks to slip it through. Koku pumps it upfield. Henrik Larsson. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking. Thrust towards the front line. Cresswell tries to get it forward quickly. Morata tries a through ball. Cross from Overmars. Too long and over the line. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Shot a goal! Oh, that was close. Played into the middle. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Cresswell. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. No way through there. How about it? They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Aylesbury get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next...
Absolutely brilliant! Carlos Tevez shimmers! Back to within one! Interesting! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Bruno Alves. Into the last quarter of an hour. Daniel Carvajal Gets his foot in there. Royce with the ball through. Cresswell. And the flag has stayed down. Up for a header! He can get that clear. Overmars. Koku tries to dink it in. Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Henrik Larsson. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Baines. Now it's Walcott. Walcott going full tilt down the right-hand side. That's great strength on the ball. Morata shoots! Sticks it away! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Larsson has got himself a free kick. You have to say, Jim, there's a big difference between no nonsense and no sense when it comes to defending.
Yeah, and if they carry on like this, Peter, they'll have a reputation that no referee is going to like.
It's a throw-in. Cresswell. Morata. Tevez passes it through, tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Overmars with a long pass out wide. Walcott. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Massive leap! Gets it back. Morata. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Oh, he really wanted that.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
It's Morata! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Aylesbury blast themselves into a 3-goal. And the referee brings it to a close. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, this defeat has been inflicted because they didn't adapt their game to what was required. There was very little chance of stopping them out wide, and that's where the game was lost. You know, there was too much emphasis centrally. They wanted to look really strong in that position, and they were found wanting in wider areas. Once the opposition realised this, they exploited it to the full.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Warm welcome to you all from Buenos Aires to a venue which hardly requires an introduction. It is, of course, the world-famous Bombonera. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The Brazilian-born Diego Costa. Mobile and wiry, he has an aggressive streak that he somehow manages to keep just below the right side of the mark, but his hunger for goals is insatiable, and that's motivation enough for him.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Ajax are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
Yeah, the counter-attack is their preferred approach, Peter, and once triggered, they'll go in as many numbers as they can muster.
Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. That had to be more accurate. Looks to slip it through. And the follow-up! It's a loose ball.
Well, it's certainly a very promising start so far, but they've come up against a really solid defence. They're going to need to find just a little more guile and craft.
Goes wide. Overmars looking to get on the end of this. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Out to the left it goes. Baines knocks it towards the front. Diego Costa passes it through. Massive leap! It's a goal! And already they're looking to run away with it. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Ajax grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Baines with a long pass, tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Arda Turan pumps it forwards. Toni Kroos needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Now, power or placement? And that's one back! That's as calm as you like.
Well, the keeper certainly guessed right, but there was enough power to find the target.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Arda Turan. That's the throw. Arda Turan. Koku gets it back. Koku, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Mahrez into opposition territory. Henrik Larsson. Diego Costa plays it out to the wing. Neymar going full tilt down the left. In with a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
He was right in front of goal, and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
They've managed to get it away. And it's Rakitic. Towering header! Good delivery, no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Overmars with the ball through. Tremulina does well there, alert. Up to meet it! No, not the best of headers. Forward it goes. Hulk. Rakitic. Out to the left it goes. Sergio Ramos. Tremulina. Spoon forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that longer ball, if played early enough, can catch a defence by surprise. Now, they got the offside decision there, but they should prepare themselves for more of the same.
Sergio Ramos battles to win it back. Neymar. Who's going to make this theirs? We've reached half-time.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match. Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Krychowiak. And he's made certain that won't get through. And it's Hulk. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Sergio Ramos. Tremulina. Toni Kroos pumps it upfield. Neymar. Looking to shoot. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Neymar, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
And that's what you call going solo. He may have taken the selfish route to goal, but it wasn't a bad run, and it might just spark.
Rakitic concedes a free kick for that. Tremulina gets into the right position to intercept. Ricardo Carvalho floats one over. Neymar. Oh, good interception. Rakitic does well to read it and intercepts. Alaba. Mahrez. Up he gets! And the ball's come out. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? That intervention was very necessary. Now it's Neymar. Ricardo Carvalho sticks in a foot to win it back. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Play for a throw.
Diego Costa can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Neymar. Oh, good ball. Arda Turan positions himself well and cuts it out. Ricardo Carvalho tries the route one option. Now, can he capitalise? Hulk looks to dink one in. Oh, good stop, it had to be. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Krychowiak, a scorer already in the game. And it's Carvajal. Daniel Carvajal floats one over. Koku, done very well to intervene, looking to force his way through. In comes the delivery. Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, that's a huge save to pull off there. Those moments can have a big influence on a game too. He's kept them in front.
Toni Kroos plays a clever pass. Larsson. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, he's not going to get that. There will be a throw-in. Koscielny. Daniel Alves hurtling down that right flank. Krychowiak. Hesse. Henrik Larsson. Now it's Koku. Henrik Larsson. Well played, he saw that coming. Koscielny boots it upfield. Good idea, just poorly executed. Koku. And it's Henrik Larsson. Tevez. Can he score? Carvajal. Clears it out of harm's way. It's Krychowiak! This could fall anywhere. Oh, he's come flying in. The final whistle. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, you've got to start every match with a certain level of focus and intensity, because they just didn't manage that for this contest. I just think their focus was derailed by the early goal, and they never looked like making a proper recovery.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. Warm welcome to you all from Buenos Aires to a venue which hardly requires an introduction. It is, of course, the world-famous Bombonera. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Aim forward, timely intervention. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
So here is exactly how it works out. 3 games left, 9 points available. They need 5 of those, and safety is guaranteed. Anything less, they're down. Hector Bellerin. Boca Juniors will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They're a counter-attacking outfit, Peter, who can be a tad boring by sitting back for spells, but they do excite when they spring the break.
Rafael Varane. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's Deulofeu. Tries a through ball. Swept in. Overhit and out of play. Played in with accuracy. And he's made certain that won't get through. Tevez pumps it forwards. Aimed long and direct. Now the pass. Ricardo Carvalho battles to win it back. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tevez plays it out to the wing. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Done very well to intervene. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Deulofeu, out to the flank. And back out it comes. Another chance from a corner. It's a loose ball. How about it? That is wayward. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Played out to the right. Daniel Carvajal. Deulofeu. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Alaba with the ball through. So it is still 0-0. Deulofeu passes it through. Can he find a finish now? And the defence can get it clear. Ricardo Carvalho, and it's Carvajal, coaxed out to the wing. Deulofeu, up to meet it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Gets up to head it! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Buffon did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Boca Juniors put themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Chip through. Looks like a good ball through. In by Deulofeu. Plays it out to the wing. Looks to slip it through. Turns and goes back. It's come loose. Has a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Sterling. Cristiano Ronaldo. Deulofeu pumps it upfield. Bonucci. Looks like a good ball through. And there's the end of the first half.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Now the pass. Well played, he saw that coming. He goes long. He's made sure that that won't get through. Alaba with the ball through. Well, decisive action by the goalkeeper. He knew he had to get that done. Bartra. Iaramendi. Thrust towards the front line. And it's Alaba. Tevez tries a through ball. Chance! Drills one in. Big relief, it just needed better contact. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure boots it upfield. Firmly met. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Tevez passes it through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hector Bellerin does well to read it and intercepts. It's going to be another throw. Ramirez. Good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Ramirez with the cross. Spoon forward. It's Ramirez! What about it? They are right back in business.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still got a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Chamberlain, that's not going to make it. Fellaini, out to the left it goes. Now the pass. That's not going to find its target.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Modric goes long and forward. Nolito has agreed to stay at the club yet longer. Bellerin goes wide. Cherchi looking to get on the end of this. Daniel Carvajal plays it out to the flank. Looks like a good ball through. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
And it's Tevez, out wide to the right. Now here's the through ball. Has a hit! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, he was right in front of goal, and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Nolito. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Tevez with the ball through. Nolito looking to get on the end of this. Mario Gomez makes himself available. Looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. Massive leap! Absolutely brilliant! Carlos Tevez shimmers! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it...
Back of the net! They have stolen level at the last! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
All square again into the dying minutes. Now the cross. And he's kept it out.
Well, this is when your experienced players should come to the fore. They've got to help them keep it better than this.
Rafael Varane tries to get it forward quickly. Tevez. Tries a through ball. Shapes the shoots. And with that, the final whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.